Hi guys, good morning. Today I would discuss the use of a number of and the number of in English grammar. Where we can use a number of, where we can use the number of in English grammar. I would discuss this. So guys, we can use a number of and the number of. We can use both in a sentence. But the basic difference is between a number of and the number of. Except a and the, if we see the structure of the sentence, number of. Both use number of. A number of, the number of. So guys, here the very first thing which is to know here, the use of a and the article. I want to focus on the fact, the use of article in the sentence. We would take some time to clarify the use of a and the in the sentence. If we use article a in a sentence and if we use article the in a sentence, the basic difference between a and the is, a is indefinite pronoun while the is definite pronoun. It means if we use a in a sentence, a is not definite in itself, but the is definite. The basic difference between a and the is it's their certainty. A is not certain. For those things which are not certain, those things which are not familiar with us, we can use article a. Because if objects are not familiar with us, then we can use article a. Because article a is used for indefinite objects, but article the is used for definite things. Things in the condition of familiarity. If we are familiar with those things, we can use article the. If we are not familiar with those things, if we are not familiar with those objects, we can use article a, because article a is used for indefinite things. Article the is used for definite things. So this is the basic difference between a and the in English grammar. So here when we talk about a number of and the number of. So guys, please keep in mind that if we are going to use a number of in English, a number of would require plural verb and plural noun. I repeat, the use of a number of would always require singular plural noun and a plural verb, but the use of the number of would require plural noun but singular verb. I would like to repeat the sentence. In case of a number of, plural subject, plural noun and plural verb would come in case of a number of, but in case of the number of, there would be plural noun, although there would be a plural noun, but the plural noun cannot take the verb plural. It would take a singular verb in the sentence. So guys, why in the first category of the sentence noun is going to take a plural form, but in second category a plural noun is not going to take a plural verb. Why? I would like to repeat the sentence. In the first sentence, a plural noun is allowed to take a plural verb. But in the second sentence, a plural noun is not allowed to take a plural verb. It would have to take a singular verb in the second sentence. Why? Because when we talk about the number of in English grammar, the number of, here the number is working as an adjective. The number is working as an adjective. A number is also working as an adjective in the sentence. For your kindest information, I would like to tell you, article is the chapter of adjectives. They are not separate chapters. Articles are parts of adjectives. So guys, here when we are going to use a number of or the number of in a sentence, if we are going to use the number of, after the number of, we would need a plural noun and singular verb. But in case of a number of, we would require plural noun and plural verb. Let us see some examples. A number of students are watching. A number of students are waiting here. A number of students are waiting here. Here we have used plural noun and plural verb. But in the second sentence, the number of students is 50. The number of students is 50. In another example, the number of employees is taking legal action over related disease. So guys, in first sentence with a number of, we have used plural noun and plural verb. But in case of the number of, we use a plural noun, and the plural noun is supposed to take a singular verb in the sentence. So guys, here we want to focus the main reason behind it's taking a singular verb or it's taking a plural verb. So in case of a number of can work as an adjective of quantity in the sentence. The number of can work as the adjective of quantity in the sentence. But a number of is not definite. If we are talking about a number is not definite, but the number of is definite. So definite things require singular verb. Indefinite things require plural verb. After preposition only objects comes, not subject comes. We can use a verb in a sentence not according to the object in the sentence, but according to the subject in the sentence. So here our main focus is on a number of or the number of. A number of is not certain, but the number of is certain. So guys, for the use of the number of, we can use a singular verb. But in case of a number of, we are not certain about the quantity of people. Here a number of is plural in itself, but the number is singular in itself. So guys, for singular things, for singular subject, we can use singular verb. For plural subject, we can use plural verbs. So of is working here as a preposition in the sentence, and after either a number of or the number of, we can use noun always in plural form. We would require plural noun, not singular noun. But it depends upon the verbs. Which is being used in the sentence. If we have already used a number of, then after noun we can use a plural verb with plural noun. But in case of the number of, we can use a singular verb for a plural noun. So guys, this is the basic difference between a number of and the number of. I would need to summarize the whole of the chapter here. In case of a number of and in case of the number of, both requires a plural noun. But a number of requires plural verb with plural noun. But the number of would require singular verb with plural noun. Because the number of is definite in itself, but a number of is not definite in itself. So for indefinite things we use plural verbs. For definite things we use singular verbs. So this is the basic difference between a number of and the number of. In case of a number of, we use plural noun and plural verb. But in case of the number of, we would use plural noun and singular subject, singular verb. Why? Because definite things would require singular verb and indefinite things would require plural verb. So guys, here I would like to close the class now. We would meet in our next class. Thank you.